Hey everyone, this is Ken, and today we're going to be doing a tutorial, guys, on a brand new slime farm. Now, what's great about this, guys, was not only the fact that it's highly efficient, it also looks amazingly well. I want you guys to come down here and have an awesome experience with this amazing farm, because trust me, guys, you really want to take your ideas and your designs to that next level. Now, the cool thing about the system, guys, we have a huge storage system. We're talking about 36 large chests, a maximum of over 2,000 stacks of slime easily. And the cool thing is, once it overflows and you really max out everything, it would eliminate anything else that comes, so you don't get any lag or any backup in the system as well. Now, right here in the front, guys, you have this awesome display of the actual farm itself. You want to see the slime drop, you want to see them get killed, you want to see the whole process in front of you. And not only that, it just looks amazing. It really takes it to the next level. Now, the cool thing here also, on the opposite end, we have this AFK spot. So if you guys want to just AFK and collect, you can stand right here, have a perfect view of the system, and there it goes. Now, to really explain how this works is we have platforms that slime will spawn on. Now, they generally would jump right off. Now, this is where the magic happens. Once they drop to the bottom, this water flow would always push them forward towards the iron golems. And because they're attracted to them, they will always try to go forward. But the magma blocks underneath will kill them, and their items will fall directly into that hopper underneath the half slab. See? Because the half slab is right there, it prevents the babies from passing through, but any items will go right underneath it into that hopper. And because we're really maximizing the system, we're actually using 9 platforms in total. And trust me, guys, that makes a world of difference, because that means more area for them to spawn on and more slime for you to collect. See? Now, once we're back in this little area in the front here, we have a spot on the left, which has an entrance, which I'll let you guys hook up, and a little bit of more storage in case you want to convert those slime blocks, well, those slimes, into slime blocks and really maximize storage. And you have this awesome glass item elevator, which will be fantastic to view, especially when you're seeing all the slime getting killed and everything happening in front of you. It really creates an experience. Now, at this point, guys, make sure you type this in. This is chunkbase.com. and it will help you find the slime chunks in your world with no problem. Now, first thing you got to do once you get to the website, type in your seed number. This is extremely important. Make sure you put it right in there where it says seed. Now, another very important thing is right down there in that corner. Make sure you indicate what exactly you're using. The PC, PlayStation, Xbox. That's going to make a world of difference and change everything. Now, once you put your coordinates exactly where you're located, it's going to pop out on the map here as a red dot, which is you. So it could pretty much let you know where you're at or how close are you to that chunk itself, or what chunks are around you. Trust me, you're going to need to know. Now, right here in this corner, guys, is the coordinates of the chunk itself. So it picks one corner and then the opposite corner to make a perfect square. So make sure you use that. It makes a world of difference. Trust me, you need that. Now, right over here, guys, I picked this chunk right here and have this perfect 16 by 16 square. Now, besides that, guys, I want to pause this for a second, and I want to show you this world that I generated. Now, the seed that I generated on the PS4 is phenomenal. We have this guardian farm that I just found out that was right across from it, and this mushroom island. Now, the reason I say guardian farm is that I have it. It actually is a guardian temple, but right across the mushroom temple, that mushroom farm, that mushroom island. Right there, guys, is the end. That's the end portal right there underneath all that water. So I thought it was such a cool seed. I'm going to put that all in the description. So check it out if you want to see the seed or use it for your own personal world. Now, let's get right back to it, guys. We got to test out this slime chunk to make sure that it works, because not every slime chunk is going to work properly. I don't know why. Some do, some don't. Now, we have to dig a spacing of that same space under level 40. Now, I'm picked generally around level 20 or 19, but it has to be about 4 blocks in height and filled with jack-o'-lanterns. But that's the same spacing that we just made. The slime chunk is open and everything. Now, once you've done that, you're going to go about 32 blocks away, right? Just make a straight line right across. And the reason for that is because slime won't spawn unless you're in a certain distance. Now, ideally, guys, I like to wait about 15 minutes. You can wait just a few minutes. It doesn't have to be 15 exactly. But the reason you want to wait that long is because you want to make sure something spawns in there, especially slime. And the reason we use the jack-o'-lantern is because it will prevent any other mob from spawning. Now, once you get this, guys, this is the golden indicator. The slime can spawn here, and that's the ticket. That's what you need, guys, to confirm that at least one slime block or one slime has spawned right there. Now, once you've done that, you're going to use the slime chunk, and you're going to extend it about 5 blocks outwards in every direction. And trust me, you're going to use that spacing. So make sure you extend that out about 5 blocks from the chunk itself. So you should have this kind of look. Now you're going to dig straight down to bedrock. Now I'm going to start from ground level to bedrock to create this kind of effect so you guys can see everything. But technically you can start at level 45 and dig straight down to the bottom. I just did this so you guys get a full visual effect and everything. Now, once you do this, guys, you're going to notice there's a ton of little caves in between, which just looks horrible. It does. It really does. There's nothing nice about it. But apparently, if you light up those caves within 128 blocks from where you're at, it will increase the spawn rates. Now, you don't technically have to. I've done it without doing it, and I still got some amazing results. But that's kind of something that people recommend. And I guess it makes a world of difference. I mean, you know, some people are just kind of, they like that. Now, ideally here, guys, once you've done that, you're going to put a block right there in that corner of your choice. And you're pretty much going to wrap it around the entire spot inside, all right? You want to decorate the walls. You want to cover all that nastiness. And you want to make this look amazing, okay? So pause the video. It does take some time. But you really want to hook up the walls just the same way you will hook up the walls in your house. I mean, you want the painting to look nice. You want to add your designs, your styles. I mean, you really want to hook this up. And you really take it to that next level. Now, once you've done that, guys, wrap the corner around with a block of your choice. Now, keep in mind, guys, this is very important. Make sure that the only light source you use within this chunk are jack-o'-lanterns. Anything else will mess up your spawn rates. Now you're going to increase that block one more time and wrap it right around. Perfect. Until you have this kind of look. Now I actually lined out the chunk in the side, but trust me, it really makes a world of difference. Now the cool thing about magma blocks, the new block we got, it actually will transfer the light that's right there upwards just the same as glass would, which I thought was phenomenal. Now I'm going to be using 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we're going to wrap that right around the entire thing. I'm going to be using a ton of jack-o'-lanterns, but you don't have to use as much. Just use a few. But long story short, you're going to have to wrap this around 8 blocks from each corner and just cover that up. See? So each side is 8 blocks towards the center with the center space empty. Now pick a side that you want that little AFK area and storage system to be at. And you're going to empty this out in a straight line, 2 by 2, right in the center. Now you can pick any side, guys, and make sure that's the spot where you're going to have your storage system at. Now you're going to place a straight line of hoppers on one side, going straight, just till you hit right there, just like so. Just stop right there, and you're going to repeat this one more time. Another straight line of hoppers. Fantastic. Perfect. Now, once you've done that, you're going to add 1 hopper right on top of it on both sides, like so. And you're going to extend this right around the edge until you get right there, about 2 blocks in, you see? Right smack in the middle, like a perfect slice. And you know me, guys, I'm all about symmetry and making things look even. And we're going to replicate this on the opposite end. You see that? Looks beautiful. Now, underneath the hoppers, you're going to add some more jack-o'-lanterns. Like I said, guys, I'm using a ton of pumpkins. You don't have to use as many. I like to. But I will also be putting some pumpkin farms in the description. So if you want to check that out as well before you even start this project. Now, we're going to cover this up with some regular blocks. Add another row of regular blocks in the middle. And, of course, I like to top this off with 4 pumpkins right there. Well, jack-o'-lanterns. I'm sorry. Pumpkins don't light up. Now, you should have this kind of look. Now, right over here, guys, we're going to go about few blocks up and just add 2 little indicators to let us know that is the center of where our storage system will be at. All right. Now you will place a magma block there and cover up that entire area, guys. Make sure you cover every inch of it. See? And it should look just like so. That is perfect. You see? It's really coming together, guys. Now, once you've done that, what I like to do as well is add more jack-o'-lanterns right around the edge and wrap that just like so around each corner. Now, you could use regular blocks, but it's your choice. I'm just letting you know exactly how I made mine to a T in case you guys want to replicate that. And on the corners, place 1 block as well on each corner. Now, once you've done that, you're going to place a block there, a half slab on the top side like so. And you're going to wrap that around, just like so, around the hoppers. The reason for it is because it prevents the baby slime from going through, but the items will slide right underneath into that hopper. And 1 glass of blocks right around the entire thing because slime could see them. We'll see the iron golems that we're going to place inside, but that's in a bit. Now at this point, we're going to create the first platform. So place 2 blocks, delete the one underneath, and wrap this right around parallel with the glass. Fantastic. Now add another row like so. And we're going to cover this up. Now ideally, guys, each platform, you want to add as much jack-o'-lanterns as possible because slime could only spawn on those. Well, on that kind of light level without having any problems. So once you've done that, guys, what I like to do is add about 4 jack-o'-lanterns right in the center, delete the blocks underneath, and create this perfect effect. Look at that. It's amazing. Now, right over here, guys, you're going to delete this temporarily. And ideally, you're going to want to add a few iron golems. Now, me personally, I like to add about 3. You could add 1 or 2. But don't exceed more than 3, then it just becomes a little overkill. But about 2 or 3 is just perfect, guys. It's just enough to attract the slime blocks once they land so they can be as close to the hoppers when they're dying. Now, this is very important, guys. We're going to go parallel to here, straight to the wall, okay? And what I mean by that, we're going to go 1, 2, and I believe it's about 3 blocks in height. And that should be parallel to those blocks right there, you see? Then you're going to delete those 2. We're going to add 1. That's 1, 2, 3, and 4 blocks from the wall itself. Now, starting from the corner, right, we're going to add a few more blocks going forward. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And add a stair upside down right there just to get that extra detail. And on each corner here, you're going to add 4 blocks and an upside down stair. And you're going to replicate that once again to each corner. And that's going to create the perfect platform for the slimes to spawn on. Awesome. Now, once you've done that, you should have this kind of look right off the bat. Now, this is very important, guys. You're going to add in upside down stairs and you're going to connect it and extend that all around like so. Okay? Creating this perfect square. Delete that. Amazing. Now, once you've done that, guys, you're going to place a piece of dirt. Use dirt as your scaffolding because it's really easy to break. And wrap that around once again on the edge right before the stairs, you see? See how the stairs right there and that dirt's right underneath the first block? Then you're going to go 1, 2, place a piece of dirt there and wrap that around and replicate the same exact pattern. Now, the reason for that is because you can only place a jack-o'-lantern on a block itself. You can't place it in the air like every other block. Now, once you've done that, you're going to place the jack-o'-lanterns right there and wrap it right around all the dirt that we just placed. What that's going to do is not only create an awesome visual effect, it's also going to create the correct light source so that slime can spawn and nothing else will spawn there as well. Once again, guys, sorry if I get a little tongue-tied. It happens. It's kind of early in the morning for me. Anyway, now once you've done that, you're going to delete the blocks and use that for the next platform. Now make sure you got some special frost walking boots so you don't injure yourself with those magma blocks. Now at this point, guys, you're going to go about 3 blocks up and place a block on top. And you're going to replicate this a few times to create each platform and give yourself an indication. You should have about a total of about 9 platforms. That last platform should be at level 40. So it should be around 9 or 8 platforms in total. Now, right here, guys, I'm going to show you exactly how to replicate the entire thing. So place 2 blocks and then the dirt right on top, and you're going to mimic that dirt pattern, once again, parallel with the pumpkins. See? See how I just mimic it? Well, I just repeated the same pattern on the floor as on top. Now, once I'm done that, I'm going to place some jack-o'-lanterns right on top of each piece of dirt. Fantastic. And in between, I'm going to place my block of choice and the stairs right around the entire thing. So you're going to wrap the stairs like so, just to give that extra trimming, and cover the inside with some blocks of your choice. Trust me, you really want this to decorate it because you only got one chance to really make this. And like I always say, guys, you want things to look and work just as good as it works. I mean, you want this to look good and work good in the same perspective. Now, once you're done, guys, make sure to delete those dirts, and you're going to repeat that 9 times. So pause the video at this point, because trust me, it's extremely tedious and it takes a lot of time. Fantastic. All right, so once you've done that and you have all 9 platforms or whatever amount of platforms you want to add, you can go right over here, about 3 blocks in on the 3rd block. So 1, 2, and 3. You're going to delete that block and go about 10 blocks up, because we're going to need the spacing. Just 10 blocks, and then extend that right across to the other side. Once again, once you hit that wall on the opposite end, that would also be 3 blocks like so. So 1, 2, 3. On the 3rd one, you go straight down. And you're going to go inwards about 20 blocks. So you will make this little spacing here that's 10 blocks high and 20 blocks in. Once again, pause the video because that's also going to take some time. And that's where you're going to be your little AFK area, because you don't want any slime blocks spawning in there. Now you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 blocks in. Place a block there, or a dropper right there. And in total, guys, you should go about 9 or 8 blocks forward, like so. So, all honesty, guys, that straight line of hoppers from that point where the droppers are at, 2 right behind you where the pumpkins are at. See right there where that wall is? That's 9 hoppers in total going forward. Now, at this point, guys, I want you to create some space. And we're going to delete a few blocks and dig downwards, because what we're going to create here is what's called a glass item elevator. So at this point, make some spacing. Trust me, guys, we're not going to use all the spacing. We're just creating some space so we can have some flexibility. And it's going to be pretty fun. Now, we're going to delete that block. Delete these blocks right over here. And right there, guys, that's actually an observer block. The texture pack is making it look funny, but that's an observer block with the output right there to activate those droppers. Then you place 2 blocks on the side. A comparator, like so. So they can pick up the signal. A repeater going forward on each one. Then a block right in front of it. And you're going to delete those 2 blocks and a straight line of redstone dust. Fantastic. See that? Amazing. And it activated instantly. Look at that. That is awesome. Now, once you've done that, you're going to cover the blocks right there on the side. And you're going to make sure that both of these comparators are activated. You want to make sure they're on. Okay? So let's take some stone here and let's just cover up the edges. Perfect. Now at this point, guys, you're going to get your glass block, and you're going to create 1, 2, 3, and pretty much extend it right across to each comparator, making a 4x3 pattern, you see? Because you're going to shoot right there in the middle, and you're going to extend that one more time upwards like so. Now at this point, pause the video because you're going to cover up this entire floor with a block of your choice. This is pretty much going to be a filler. So use any block you want, that's not really important, and just fill up this entire section, okay? You don't want nothing spawning in there. Now, once you put your blocks in right in there to create the platform, your floor itself will start right here, and you're going to repeat this right across this entire spacing. So whatever is represented as your floor, make sure you put that down there. Awesome. I love it. It's really come together. Now you're going to place 2 blocks of your choice. I definitely like to use some kind of glowstone or a pumpkin or something that lights up, and to wrap that around with another block like so. Now check this out. We're going to drop an item inside, and you're going to know it's going to pop up right there on the left. See? And that's going to indicate to you that the actual glass item elevator works perfectly. Because the cool thing about glass item elevators is you don't need to use glass. You can use actually any block you want. Now right here in the corner is going to place a solid block. A solid block. And right over here, guys, you're going to place some kind of glowstone or jack-o'-lantern, because you want to give that kind of phantom effect once we place the stairs right on top of it. Then once you add the stairs in between, it really gives this kind of lighting phantom effect, which really looks nice. Then on the corners, you're going to add 2 half slabs to really decorate this and really kind of take this a little further. I mean, you really want this to look nice. Look at that. It really makes it pop out. My boy Josh kind of hit me onto this kind of style, and I loved it ever since. Now right here in the center, guys, you want to cover that up with some glass blocks and extend that upwards like so. Now I generally want to kind of extend it up to at least 5, 6, 7 blocks in height just for now, okay? Because at one point, once we set everything up, we're going to trim that and make it to exactly where we need it to make it. But as for now, just leave it just like that, because we're going to get back to that. Now, right here in the corners, guys, you don't have to, but just for a decorative piece, I love to add those end rods. Now we're going to start working on the storage system. So we're going to go 1, 2, add a large chest parallel to that first half slab. Then we're going to add 1 more chest in the back and another like so. And a block there, spruce wood, another block there, and we should have this kind of angle look, you see? Now we're going to repeat this going forward. So add some more chests like so, to around right over here. All right, guys, you see how we're like 1 spacing out on both sides? See? It's completely symmetrical on both ends. Then you're going to add a block here, some spruce wood, and another block like so. Fantastic. It's really come together, guys. Now, what I like to do here, guys, I like to add about 3 more chests on top, making a total of 4 rows. And pretty much adding a combination of chest and trap chests to create this kind of effect. And right behind the guys, you're going to place hoppers going forward. Right behind each chest. Now, like I always say, guys, make sure you pause the video so you can have time with this. I mean, you don't want to rush it. You don't want to miss anything. Now, you're going to extend these blocks upwards about 1 block above the chest itself. And extend this upwards like so. See? Now, starting over here, you're going to extend some more blocks like so. And over here as well, we're going to replicate the same exact thing. Now, to me I like to make things symmetrical, just to really simplify certain things. Now, right underneath these chests, guys, you're going to add some jack-o'-lanterns to really heighten the light levels and not let it so much affect, the area. Then right over here, guys, you're going to add some stairs. on both corners to give that nice little touch of detail. Look at that. That looks perfect. Now, once again, I'm all about lighting. We're going to add some glowstone right there and extend that right across. Now, I know it doesn't look like glowstone, but that's due to the texture pack itself. Then right over here, we're going to add some stairs and extend that right across and connect that to the other side. Beautiful. Now, over here, we just added this wall right across, guys. It wasn't there before. We just added right across just to cover that up. And over here, we're going to add the overflow protection I was talking about. So for now, add a block right there with a hopper going downwards. And a straight line of hoppers like so. Until you get to the last one. Now, once you've done that, you're going to add one large chest on top of that corner going forward. See? Hopper going forward again. Well, on top. And the large chest right on top of that hopper. All right, now we're going to really be working on this side over here. Just add some more blocks like so, right on top of those stairs. And connect that to the other side. And extend that one more time above to create this awesome effect. See? Now, with that being said, we're going to add another row of upside down stairs. Until you get to that point, see? Perfect. Now, at this point, guys, you're going to add a few more blocks right there, about 3. And we're going to connect that to this bottom pattern like so. So we're going to extend the glass item elevator upwards. And we're simply going to replicate the platform just like it is on top here. So those stairs down there are supposed to connect with the stairs up here and vice versa. You pretty much get the whole kind of concept here. So add another set of blocks underneath. And we're going to adjust this chest and place it going forward. So delete that, add a large chest right there like so, add a hopper on top of it, add a straight line of hopper lines like so, till you parallel to the center. And we're going to pretty much connect it to right over here. So you smack in the middle. Now you're going to add 2 blocks right around this entire design. Fantastic. It's really looking good, you see? So wrap this around, place a block there. Whatever you do, guys, do not cover the middle here. Leave that empty. Perfect. So our glass item elevator is perfectly connected with the storage system like so. So add your corner blocks with the end rods right there. And I like to add some green glass in the middle just to give it that extra detail. So it kind of looks like it's all connecting together, you see? I thought that was pretty cool. It really adds that extra little, extra little detail to really enhance the entire experience and really make it look nice. See? Fantastic. Once again, guys, you can use any color, any block you want. These are just some options. So what we're going to do now here, guys, we're going to cover this up. And you see this whole framework that we made with the storage system? You're simply going to replicate that on this side, okay? So 1, 2, 3, and just replicate this. Pause the video and do the same thing you did on the left, on the right, but without the chest. That's all we're going to do. So add your block there. Your spruce wood block like so. See how there's one spacing in between. Leave this gap. Place a block right there. Leave the spacing. You see how it lines up perfectly? Add another piece of spruce wood and so forth. And we're going to add, you know what? Let's extend this about 1 more block and just bring this right up, guys. Now pause the video. Once you've done that, you've done it on both sides, we're then going to connect this wall, okay? So we're going to close this little corner piece up on both ends. And right over here as well. I mean, you always want some wiggle room. You want some working space when you're building this. That's why I made so much space on the inside. Now, let's get right back here to that overflow protection. Because in all honesty, you really don't need that much slime. I mean, especially over 2,000 stacks. I mean, that's just That takes it to the next level. Now, right over here, about one block forward from that bottom hopper, place the dropper going forward. Then you're going to place a comparator with a block right in front of it. Block on top with an observer block like so that the activation part hits the dropper with a piece of redstone dust right there in front of it. Now we're going to create a rapid clock. Now we just got to fix this dropper to face forward towards the wall. And at this point, guys, you're going to place one repeater. Hold on. Going forward from that block. A block in front of it and two pieces of redstone dust connecting to the comparator itself, and make sure that comparator is activated. Now, once you got that going, let's set up the cactus. Now, delete that block and delete one underneath, and delete that one on the sides, and that as well, because you don't want nothing to break the cactus as well. So you got to create that little spacing. So once you place your cactus on top, leave all those little 4 spacings alone. And at this point, you're going to add one hopper going forward. Then we're going to cover this up. So add a block there, and 2 more, well, 3 on top, just to create this perfect chamber. Now we're going to delete that block like so. You're going to add a large chest, a hopper on top of it, and another large chest like so. And that's your overflow protection system. So once it starts making too many, it just eliminates it. Now at this point, guys, I'm going to go back here in the front, add about 3 more rows of blocks, well, a few more, until you're parallel to the top part of those upside down stairs. Now, before you add that glass there, we're going to add a bucket of water right here on top of each block, you see? If you add it on the magma blocks, it's going to destroy the water source. But with this kind of technique, you'll be perfectly safe and never have no any issues. And always make sure to add a water source on the corners like so, just to create this perfect effect. So no matter where they land, they're always going to get pushed forward. Fantastic. So you can see that everything's all set up, all wrapped around, and the system is pretty much good to go. Now, at this point, guys, you can just cover this up, and there you have it. Perfect. Now we're going to make our AFK chamber. Now, you can really make this any style you want. I just extended about a few blocks on both sides. And just try to create a really nice pattern. I mean, at this point, you could just wing it, and it's, it's really your style. I mean, I'm going to show you a few little techniques here, but it's really simplicity. I mean, you just want a spot that you can AF clay, not get killed. You want to add a few blocks like so. See, that right there is the center, parallel with the item elevator. And what I did was add some stairs, add a few more blocks, add some jack-o'-lanterns to really enhance the entire design. And just really took it to that level. I mean, you want to add your own personal details. So add a few more blocks on both ends. Added some upside down stairs so that it could look pretty symmetrical in the center. And there you have it, guys. I mean, you pretty much want to cover that up and just wing it. I mean, I added a few more blocks there. And what I did here to really enhance the style is just connected with the rest of the stairs. See? So we're going to delete this right here on the top. Add a few more blocks so that it can look a little more symmetrical. And connect these stairs on top and wrap that around the edge. See? Delete that, add that at an angle, add that stair right there, and you can see how amazing it looks. That looks beautiful. Now pause the video, guys. I just added some lighting on the ceiling, added some carpet, and just added my own little touches. Like I said, I replicated both sides and added some chests there with crafting tables. I really didn't add too much. I mean, it's really your style. And at this point, guys, the design is complete. I mean, everything's set in place. You could really decorate it to your style. I mean, you have some chests over here in the side. I made this little centerpiece, the entrance. I'll let that be your choice on how you want to get down there. Added some more large chests on the side here, just for decorative purpose. And that's the highlight, guys. The design is complete as far as this area. Now we do have one more thing to go for, guys, and that's the ceiling. Now right over here, guys, technically that platform is level 40. Because you're a 2-block high character on the map is going to show 42, but really the floor level is 40 itself. Now to really enhance this bad boy, what you're going to do is go 1, 2, 3, and on the 4th one go forward, and that's where you're going to place your stair, upside down stair, and you're going to wrap that around the entire edge. So that stair level is actually 4 high from the ground level of that platform. Now, once you've done that, all you have to do is cover up the ceiling and really make it look nice. Like I said, guys, you don't have to dig from ground level. You could start around level 45 or 46 to really make that nice setup. And there you have it, guys. The slime system is complete. Now, guys, if you guys are curious in being a YouTube partnership, I will be putting the Curse partnership link in the description. Anyway, I want to thank everybody for watching. Remember to please leave a comment and to click that subscribe button if you want to join. Thank you.